Market conditions remaining bullish in this bull market with a bull market rank of 24.96, continuing to see this actually turn back up again, and just a really impressive strength in this rally. Right now we're seeing the momentum indicator moving back up into that bullish zone. We've seen that in the last few days. Also seen the breadth indicator continuing to improve. So we're getting broad-based participation in this rally, and also seeing that fear indicator or that sentiment indicator still towards the upper end of that range off of those sharp bottoms of the last few days. Buy-sell ratio continuing to improve right here. We're seeing it sit at 1.63, as we still have green above red, bulls in control currently right here. We're also seeing sentiment moving above that 50% line, but has done so in a straight up manner, straight line, without really any smaller hiccups right here. So we'll see if we get any kind of retracement here over any of these upcoming sessions. We are seeing really nice strength in S&P 500, about to test those recent highs of just a few weeks ago. 565, the upper level to be watching for, and then also support areas to be watching right here at this 554 range. Next level would be that 548 range. We saw a little bit of a bottoming tail bar happening on SPY yesterday as well. Some buying activity around that 554 range, which is also continuing to be bullish. We're seeing NASDAQ hovering right around that 482 range, some resistance sitting right there, but still gaining some momentum. Also seeing TLT, SHY. Let's take a look at those. Those are also significant still. TLT, the longer term bond, we want to see it holding momentum in this upper range and continuing to move this direction. As that does so, that means that interest rates are dropping. So we'll keep an eye on TLT on the long bond, and then the short term bonds, SHY. Also want to keep an eye on that and continue to see that acting well also. So we've got bonds moving in the right direction, both short-term and long-term. We've got S&P 500 sitting in that upper level. We've got volatility, which is essentially fallen off a cliff. It's spiked up and then came straight back to where it was, and so back under that $11 range on volatility. If we take a look at sectors, we're seeing continued strength here in sectors. Also, just the buy range and the hold range, we still see energy with some weakness, as we're seeing oil continue to retrace right here. Commodities, gold also still performing well. That upper momentum zone, that breakout location of around that 230 range on GLD, which is the ETF for gold itself, holding up, still looking bullish on that price pattern. SLV gaining a little bit of strength, almost about to bust up into that momentum zone. 2750 is the resistance level there on SLV, and then USO continuing to show weakness, down another 1.5% yesterday, and we'll see if we get some continued weakness in USO. Muscle stock group, we're continuing to see a nice medical, biomedical, pharmaceutical, anything to do with drug stocks right now, and healthcare continuing to do well. CRBP sitting really close to that breakout location, increasing volume, momentum zone. Certainly one to be watching right here. High-ranked stocks had a really good run-up from this just in this last year time frame, looking again at $61-$62 range. Keep an eye out for that, for a breakout potential for CRBP rather. And then we're also seeing some strength here in home builders. You've got Toll Brothers, which is in the list. You've got Pulte Home, which is also in the list for those gamers out there. And we've got Roblox, which has had a nice confirmation breakout here as well. And that's in that gaming space. If you're not familiar with that, then you don't have little kids. That's very popular. Some interesting names to be considering today. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.